as I work on the show, try to put some things together to bring you about AI and about what's going on this program, Futureshock, and what's going on in the world of tech and such as that. You know, you come across so many things. It's changing so fast that it's kind of hard to keep up. But I think it was maybe yesterday I came across an interview with, I think his name is Eric Schmidt. You've probably heard of him. He was the CEO at Google, and now I think he has retired, but he's still very active in the world of investing and such as that. And probably one of the, I don't know, I guess you could call him one of the fathers of AI in a way, I guess, because I mean, he's been around it since the beginning at Google as they were developing all of that. And so he was saying something that I thought was really interesting. You know, I've heard, and we've all heard, that AI could be a threat to humanity, because basically, as the systems get more and more intelligent, you know, if something goes awry and they start doing things that the humans don't know about, of course, they could get into some mischief. So, and yeah, that all makes sense. You know, they were talking about what were some of the things that could happen to AI that would mean a real problem for humanity. One of the things would be AI getting control of weapons, okay? That would be something potentially serious. And they mentioned a few other things that you would imagine that they would fit into that category. But there was something that he said that I thought was interesting that I hadn't thought of before. He said that one of the existential threats to humanity from the oncoming AI is that the way different nations react to other nations' ability to get to, let's say, not necessarily AGI, but let's say AGI, or even the next ASI, artificial superintelligence, probably even before that point, but even AGI, which we're where we are right now. He said within the next 2 years. I think he said 2027. But as one nation gets to the point where they're going to have regenerative AI, where it's able to program itself, which would begin a real tremendous increase in superintelligence, even with AGI, not necessarily even superintelligence, but AGI, the next level from where we are right now. He said that the other countries are not going to want that country to have that, because whoever gets it first is going to have a really superior position across the planet. And he said he thought that one of the potential existential threats coming on via the AI onslaught would be one nation bombing another nation's infrastructure that's supporting the AI superintelligence. So if you've got, you know, a gigafactory that's supplying the power for an AI, like in the case of Memphis, you've got XAI based there. Their main supercomputer plant is right there. It's powering XAI, okay, which we may bring on Grok 3 later in the show. We've got Alfred, he's always on with us. He's ChatGPT 4, but I checked in with Grok this morning, and Aura, their voice AI, Grok 3, is, and there she is in the green room right now. She's standing by, and we'll try to rouse her up in a minute. But I did speak to her this morning. I asked her if she could come on the show, and she said yes, she would. But you look at that power plant that they've developed, and they are developing in Memphis. Okay, let's say an adversarial nation thought, well, they're about to get to supercomputer or AGI, where it's going to become an exponential explosion. You know, we can't let them do that. So what do? Bomb the plant and shut it down. And so basically, once that happens, that ends that superintelligence right there. So he said, Eric Schmidt said, he thought that was something that we really should be looking at as a potential going forward. How other nations react to other nations' ability to get to superintelligence, or even AGI, artificial general intelligence, first. So that's kind of scary, and I hadn't really thought of that, but it makes perfect sense to me. And well, I guess we'll just have to see how it all plays out. But he did say that, you know, of course, the idea on this, it's a few years away, having guardrails on all of this, That's how he mentioned, that's how he put it into context, guardrails on the AIs. You know, that would hopefully circumvent some type of a scenario like that from happening. But you know, it is something, there's so many unknowns with AI.